Mr. Hepner, let me start with you. I grew up in a small town of 1,500 people. I remember going down to Foster's TV back when there were very few models available, and it was a big, big deal in a family to purchase a black and white television set. Back when looking at a test pattern was considered excitement on a late night. One of the things that we know is that your business has changed dramatically because of the impact of big box retailers and competition for the products that you sell. In your testimony, you indicated that the NTIA rules governing the government's converter box program helped to facilitate the participation of small electronic retailers. Can you share with us some of the observations you had about the specific rules that NTIA did or did not impose that allowed this voluntary program to assist small retailers like yourself?
Sure. Probably one of the major considerations was the fact we wouldn't have to spend a ton of money coming up with some kind of, or buying or having to rewrite a computer system, whatever. The NTIA IBM CLC services system allows us to go on a standard internet connection, redeem the cards, track the payments, see how many coupons have been requested for our zip code. All of that is very simple and easy for us to access through normal off-the-shelf internet-capable computers, which we have in the store, obviously. The other thing that we really liked was there were essentially 5 major rules. None of them were very stringent as far as, they were common sense rules that, you have to provide backup material in case somebody wants to audit. That's reasonable. And yet there wasn't any rule that seemed to be put us in a position where if we made an honest error in accounting or something of that nature, we were going to be hit with some large fine. It just made the system was simple, fair, easy for us to understand and implement.
Thank you. Mr. Dempsey,
yes, sir.
One of the things that we all have had experience with is having day-to-day impact by what comes out of our local broadcasters. Many of us depend on them for the news that we watch to inform us about what's going on in our communities. And I imagine, given the length of time you've spent in the Johnson City area, you've had a good opportunity to observe how your market depends on the station to provide them with news and information. Your testimony highlights many of the benefits that people should see as a result of the DTV transition. Do you have any concerns that people like the citizens I represent in the rural parts of my district in Iowa may not receive the full benefits of this transition?
Yes. Mr. Chairman, we have concerns really about 3 groups, and this is really where we focused our efforts. Elderly folks, people with lower incomes, and then people in very remote areas that don't have access to other forms of delivery. I think thus far, I think we've done a really good job of letting the public know what's coming. When we first started this, I spoke in February to a group in Bristol, the Bristol Rotary Club, and I asked them the question, have you heard about the date February 17, 2009? One person in that group raised their hand. These are business people, people in the know. The last group I spoke to was the Kingsport Kiwanis Club, and I asked that same question, and every hand in the room went up. So I think we have at least made people aware that a major change is coming. The next step that we're concerned about is how this is actually going to take place, because it's tricky. A lot of folks can't connect these devices to their television. They simply don't know how to do it. There are going to be some antenna issues that I think need to be addressed for people to pick these signals up, and those would be the 2 groups that we would be most concerned with at this time.